Hello everybody, Crow back with another pickups video. Now, if you saw my last video, you knew that I was on vacation this past week. Went to Walt Disney World. So actually the first couple things I'm going to show off are, souvenirs from that trip. Why not? Because it's cool anyway. First thing, went to Magic Kingdom, went to Epcot Center, and went to Disney's Hollywood Studios, picked up a variety of stuff from those places, and then basically drove home. I got some stuff before then and after then, and actually a couple things in between. But first thing I'm going to show off is the first thing I bought was this. They have these Vinylmation figures, and what they are is like they take the shape of Mickey Mouse and they repaint it other ways. So this is Clue from Tron, done up like Mickey Mouse, I guess. They had a whole bunch of them. You could have selected anyone you wanted, but I went with this one. I didn't want to buy them all because they were like $13 a piece. I haven't opened this yet, but I'm going to open it now because I'm not. I want it open, basically, because that's why I bought it. So yeah, let's open that up. Here he is, right here. You got him. See if he'll focus. Put my head in the way, so maybe he'll focus in. Anyway, you don't really need to zoom in on his head. Here he is. Pretty cool. So yeah, I had to buy one of these guys because it was so cool. And you know what? There's not that much Tron stuff in Disney World to begin with, but because of Tron Legacy coming out last year, they did have some of that. They're in the trash. Threw that in the trash. Let's see, Epcot Center. I was looking for something that was like that ball. I don't know what that ball was called. The symbol of Epcot. I meant to look it up before I did the video, but I forgot. But I picked this thing up. It's the closest thing I could find to just the ball. It was like a ball, Epcot, and you could put stuff in these, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. But each of these represents something at Epcot. Yeah, this thing it's got Chip and Dale on it, but it's from the flight. Not really right. It's kind of a immersive movie. And then we have this is from Mission Space. That was a cool ride. This is Figment from the Imagination Land ride or whatever it was called. It's Mickey and Goofy in it's a GM car from the GM Test Track ride. That was pretty cool. And then this is Nemo from the Under the Sea ride. I've never seen Finding Nemo. I just think, all I know is this is Nemo. But we went on that just because, you know what? We went there in the perfect time of year. There was hardly any lines for anything. I went on Space Mountain twice, actually, and the first time we went on it, I just walked on the ride. Also, for Epcot, I bought this cup. It looks metal, but it's like glass with a metallic coat over it. I thought it was really cool. This was $13. This was, $13? Everything I bought was around $13. And then Hollywood, Disney's Hollywood Studios. I wound up buying this based off the Star Tours ride. It's Mickey Mouse as Luke Skywalker and Minnie as Princess Leia. I thought that was pretty cool. Even says at the bottom Star Tours, and that's kind of like an interactive 3D ride movie. And after going on it, I found out that they had every time you ride on it, chances are you're not going to ride it twice because there's 54 different versions. When we went on it, C-3PO was actually there, controlling robotics C-3PO, and apparently there are other characters that could have been on there, but we only wound up going on it once. But I thought that was pretty cool. And then they had a thing where if you bought like over $40 worth of stuff, which I obviously did, you could buy this watch for $17. So I bought this Mickey Mouse watch, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't know if I wanted to keep it or not, or give it away as a Christmas present, but I'm going to actually keep it for myself. Even though I don't really wear watches, I thought it was a neat souvenir. And then on the way back, it turned out my wife snuck in and bought a couple other things when I was looking and gave them to me. because she knew I was eyeing them, and I was like decided not to buy them. But the first thing she bought and gave to me was from Epcot Center, international coins from Epcot. So Epcot Center has the World Showcase where they have different sections. I think there's 12 because there's 12 coins here. So these are coins from all the different sections of Epcot: Zimbabwe, Mexico, Germany, France, Norway, United Kingdom, Italy, USA, and it's like colonial USA, but they just put a regular penny in there from, oh look, that's actually from 2000. Canada, Japan, China, and Malawi. I guess that's how you pronounce that. But on the back it says exactly, what this is from. And this was pretty expensive for a bunch of pennies because it was $13. And then she saw me eyeing this and she snuck it. Actually, I'm going to go to this one first. She bought this metal lanyard thing, button thing. Cause she showed it to me. She knew I would like it. It was $10, but it is pretty damn cool. A bunch of dragons making the shape of Mickey Mouse's head. And then the final thing she bought for me and showed me on the way home was this Star Wars Vinylmation. Now, with the other Vinylmation, you saw what you were going to get, but a lot of these Vinylmations come in these boxes where you don't know what you're going to get, and you don't know what you're going to get until you open it, and there's no refunds or anything. You just have to trade them or sell them online. So basically, it was you could have gotten any one of these Star Wars Vinylmation characters. There's a mystery one as well, a rare one. I guess it's called the Chaser. But the one I wound up getting is this guy, the Stormtrooper Mickey. And if you watch my Twitter, I took a picture of this and posted it on there as well. So you got these two guys, and they're all like this. They're just painted different, and I thought that was they're pretty cool, but they're pretty expensive to actually collect them, I think, because they range between like $10 and $13, and then they have even bigger ones that are like 20 some bucks too. And then they have even bigger ones, and I didn't even look at the prices of those. Yeah, the Star Wars one was $13 or $12. Let's toss that. So yeah, that was an interesting trip. The rest of the stuff, let's go with movies that I bought. On the way home, took a stop, and there was a Target nearby, and actually it was in Tennessee. So at this Target in Tennessee, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, this was coming out, Simpsons 14th season. So I purchased it. I haven't even opened it yet, but I will eventually watch this, and it was $30 at Target, so I was like, I gotta buy it. Before we left, actually the day before we left, I was at Target, had to buy this Evil Dead 2 on Blu-ray because it was only $10. I think it was $10 at Target. Maybe it was $15. I don't really remember. I think it was $10. And then another movie I got in the mail while I was on vacation, Cinematic Titanic, War of the Insects. I always buy Cinematic Titanic because it is from the creators and the original cast of Mystery Science Theater 3000. And there they are in the back there. You got Joel, Mary Jo, Trace Ballou, I guess that's how you say his name, J. Elvis Weinstein, I think, and Frank Conniff. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I did buy a couple games, and I actually bought all these games before we left. I was getting my car a week before we left. I had my car muffler replaced, fixed. Turned out the one I had was full of holes. So I was walking around, went to a disc replay, and this was the game I was going to buy eventually, but they had it used, so I picked it up. That's Catherine on the PS3. They had it for $30. I figured I'd pick up this game instead of waiting for it to get new, cheaper, just because this might seem like the type of game that would be hard to get in the future. I mean, I'm thinking that it might not be, but just in case, I figure I'd pick up a copy now. And it looked like a really interesting puzzle game, and I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to play it, but I do want to play it. Again, at the Target, when I bought Evil Dead 2, I picked this up. Sega Casino for the Nintendo DS. I played this a little bit on my trip. It wasn't too bad, but it was only $5 brand new, so I picked that up. And then, again, right before the trip, I was at GameStop in the mall because my wife went somewhere else. I didn't know where else they went, so I went to the GameStop. I picked up 2 used PSP games because I didn't think the price was too bad. Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins for $6.99. It has everything in there, not too bad. I don't think I'll have too much trouble getting the stickers off of this one, so I bought it. And I also picked up DJ Max Emotional Sense Fever, since it's kind of like a Beatmania type game for the PSP. Picked that up because it was only $5. That is all. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time. Bye. Oh yeah, one more quick thing. We got our reward for Nintendo, the Elite Prize. It's the bunch of buttons. I would show them on the camera, but I have no idea where my wife put them. We got them while we were out on vacation. But, you know, just search online for them. You'll see people. I know Boy, or not Boy anymore, but Big Daddy Darth has shown them off. And actually, that's the first person I saw that got them. But, so, you know, I got those as well. I don't know where they are. My wife is out right now. So, yeah, that was the other thing. So, yeah, that's it. For real this time. Goodbye. Bye.
If the first 10 minutes are any indication, this movie's gonna blow!